Yeah, let's look at Dallas,
Oh, my favorite. I love
my
Dallas.
second home.
I can't wait. Dallas is in my future. My family just doesn't know it yet.
This is I gotta cut that out.
No, I
Email me.
really do like Dallas though. Like I can't wait to visit it.
Yeah, man. Let's go. This is a 2,700 square foot. What did I say? Yeah,
It's a pretty
2,700 square
pricey
foot,
one. What part of
750, which
Dallas
is
is that in?
quite expensive for Dallas. I mean, Dallas
Depends.
has
Like if you're
appreciated a
south of
lot.
Dallas, that's probably it depends on the neighborhood in Dallas, right? Because it's spotty,
hmm
where you
I'm
have
sorry, this is
pockets of really expensive homes and not.
so price history. This is one of those rental
Another
homes
rent.
too.
Mm-hmm.
It was When was it
Oh, it was
sold?
never really a rent. He was just trying to throw. It was a Hail Mary play. He's been trying to sell this for a while. The 2022
Listed
bought it for
for sale.
795 or sold for. Well, Texas is you can't see what they actually bought it for, right? So like it was pending
Oh,
sale at
you can't. That's
599.
why the laws are
Texas
different.
is like it's all the actual sale prices are private. So all you can
Mm,
do is guess where it may have been. It could have been over 595 or 9 or under 599,
under,
but it was listed in 22 for almost 600,000. And then
yeah,
it
let's
was
just say he
starting to
got the
be listed for
price.
795 too. Wow. Just months
But
later, they relisted it for 795. This looks like a flip then, right?
this a flip. Yeah, it's a flip.
So they
But
put
look, he's
upgrades.
no sale, no sale, no sale.
Yeah.
So he listed it in 22. It's 25 now. It's been three 3 years.
Three, four, five.
Uh,
It's going on a third year. That's nuts.
Wait, what is the price cut? 50 divided by 795. It's a 5.5% um reduction in price, but it's not selling. I mean, whoever this is
Maybe he needs a
lower the
reality check because
price.
there's no buyer that wants to pay 750 for that house. You know, like it depends on. I
Yeah,
think it's always going to be neighborhood dependent. Like if I
right.
move or buy a house, it's 100% always where is this school? Like, is this a school I want my kids to be growing up at? So there's certain pockets and neighborhoods and areas I want to be in. And that's where it's key if you're buying a home. Like as a buyer in this market, like we're not trying to scare you from buying a home. You have to do your due diligence and make sure that the home you're buying is going to be where you need it for your family. Cuz like those are going to determine how quick if you like that home because of that school district and the elementary school, junior high, high school right there in that area, and it's well known for whatever it is, this is where your area expertise is very important. This is where you need to interview your realtor and understand that market, because if you have a home in a very good area, your home will always sell. It might not always sell at the highest price, but you're not going to be sitting here 3 years later wondering why your home's not selling, you know? Because like if you make compromises, this is where you don't want to make the wrong compromises. Like I will never compromise on a good school district. Like
I
that's like
think that's a
a
really
must.
important point. Yeah, for people looking, I mean, maybe most people already know this, but schools are like highly correlated with home prices and velocity of home sales.
Yep, absolutely. So like for me, like I do my dream shopping in Texas too, right? So let's help you zoom in. I like the areas where it's like where I think three cities meet. It's like Carrollton,
Oh,
Louisville,
north,
and Hebron or Hebron. I don't know how to pronounce
Hebron,
it.
yeah,
North Dallas, right? So
North
you're
Dallas,
almost
yeah.
there. Like I like, cause main reason is I'm Korean. I want to be near Korean markets and food and
Yeah, Carrollton's where all the Koreans are at, including like Plano. There's a lot of people in Plano and Allen,
yeah.
the
But I just
Colony,
like for me, it's like
Louisville.
where do we get our kids' favorite drinks and food? H Mart, right?
hmm
So I know there's one in Carrollton. I want to be within 20 minutes of that. So it's like, but I like the newer homes because I just know newer homes have less maintenance requirements because my home was built in 1970s and I have something breaking all the time and it's just like constant upgrades. I don't want to deal with it,
Yeah,
right? So if I'm
yeah.
going to live in this home for the next 30 years, I want something newer. I don't need the newest, right? I want a good
hmm
deal, good school, near stuff that my kids and I like, you know?
Yeah.
You have to understand where you as a home buyer, what your needs are, right? Because once you figure that out, is this budget, is this house going to make sense for you? And and in a position now, like we just look at all that red. You have so many homes to choose from, right? So is this now it's 100% a buyer's market. It's the sellers. You're going to run into two parts of it. You're going to run into a seller that's beat up because he's listed his house for 3 years, or a seller's going to know his area is going to sell real quick because every time a home pops up down the street, it's gone in 2, 3 days. You're going to have areas like that, even in Texas, right? So, like for me, it's like I'm pretty sure North Carrollton, Hebron, Louisville, every home I've liked in that area over the last like 5 years, it's like gone. Like it's like it doesn't take a whole lot time for it to disappear, you know?
Yeah, it could be also the prices are maybe not as like aggressively appreciated or aggressively set compared to like what's it called, Tampa that we just saw. Let's look at this house real quick. This is a 2,300 square foot house built in
22. It's a brand new
2022.
home.
Yeah, it's pretty new. You know, I'm not gonna look at the inside, right? But look at the price history. Let's see here. Listed for sale originally at 740
Been for sale
in
since
2022. They've
2022.
been sitting on
Are the
that
builders
market for a
selling it
long
still?
time, and they
Is that a
haven't really done
builder home
anything.
that just been
5%.
sitting for 3 years? What's going on? Scroll back up. I'm curious. It hasn't. It starts at 2022. This might just be a builder listing, Peter. So it's not a real
Yeah,
home that's for sale. It could be like a spec
I
home that you
see.
just looked at.
Okay, let's move down somewhere.
So like here, this is my favorite filter you're missing. Can you add on more filter and then
Mm-hmm.
add private pool? Has a pool. Scroll down. You only scroll down. Has a pool. Must have pool. Must have pool. Okay, so just nice little filter, right?
Okay, that's a nice little trick.
So
All right, this one's 2,500 square foot, decently sized home. Wow, look at the windows. That's pretty.
yeah, it's bright
That's
home,
nice.
single family,
Okay,
beautiful
this one
property.
was built in 1985. Not as new. Not as new,
No, but
Jason.
they've done work. They didn't have
They've done
recessed
work,
lighting in
yeah.
1985 like that. I think not in
Hey,
that
look at
much
this
of their
price
homes.
cut. 30K price cut.
So let's see how many more price cuts there were prior to that.
That's it. It's listed for sale first time in 19. So this is like the first owner. Oh, no, no, second owner.
No, you don't know because some of the data is not. Again, Texas, you don't have all the data available, right? So you don't know what the actual sale
Really?
prices are unless you're a real estate agent and you have MLS access out there. Then you start seeing all the real info, right? But publicly, it's not disclosed. It's a non-disclosure state. But as far as what we can tell, right? If it was 450 in 19 pre-pandemic, literally months before the pandemic,
Right
and now it's
before, yeah.
800, 829. Something's not some. Why are they selling? It's a beautiful property. Maybe they're downsizing. I don't know. Is that a
All over.
$10.3 million house? Am I seeing that correctly? Look at that on the map in the middle top. 10 point, is that 1.3 or 10.3? One above that, down.
Yeah, that's 10.3. You wanna do some
What is a property tax like that on Texas? That's 2.5%. You're telling me that that house has a $250,000 tax bill? He doesn't qualify for SALT.
he's
Oh
he got
wait, no,
maxed
he
out. Wow, he has
definitely
a
doesn't
basketball
because the income
court.
limit $500,000. Wow.
Yo,
Look
I
at
don't
the
think he cares
garage.
about the salt exemptions. I
Hey,
don't think he
he's got a
cares.
Viper, Ferrari, Ferrari something up there, V12.
The new
The
Hummer, the
nine,
EV.
that looks like a GT2 RS right above the Rolls Royce. That's like a multi-million dollar oh my gosh, there's another garage.
The second garage. These are his daily
Wow.
drivers, it looks like.
Yeah, no, but that doesn't even look like a normal Range Rover. Doesn't even look like a normal G-Wagon. It looks like a 6x6. That's probably, if that's a 6x6, that's $800,000.
Yeah. Okay, well, so that's a lot. Oh my gosh. It doubled in price, dude. It went
That's
from
what I'm talking
five
about.
and
Like
a
when
half
the rich get
to 10.
the rich get wealthy, right? That's why
What is,
when we're looking at Irvine too, it was really unique because like
bro? It was
pre-pandemic,
2.5. It was 2.5 in 2016.
yeah, that's
Oh,
nuts.
this is
It's
gross.
it didn't sell in 15 or 17 either. So now there's a reason. I don't know the math behind it, but there must be something that those really ultra high net worth people see in real estate that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense for them to do that.
Yeah.
Because why would you have a $10.3 million house surrounded by $1.5 million homes? Like there's something in that area that makes it what the heck? $25 million? That's insane. So if you ever need to buy a home like that, I'd be more than happy to get licensed in the state of Texas, if you're out there, and I will help you make sure you're making the best financial decision.
This is the first time it's being listed. I think what's going on, this is very telling, okay? So these kind of homes, first time being listed, right? So something's happening. They're trying to cash out. They see something coming down the road.